Brooke, Birmingham, and my talk is on how a bikini started a conversation. So, believe it or not, I have not been thin my entire life. I tell people there's actually 2 times in my life I've been thin. Now, and birth. This is 3-month-old Brooke. Aww. But so most of my childhood and a lot of my teen years and my early adult years, I was overweight. Believe it or not, I used to weigh 327 pounds. So I was an overweight kid, overweight teen. That's me at my senior prom. I looked thrilled, don't I? Yeah, put me in a dress at 300 pounds. Yeah. So, I didn't always love myself. I didn't always love the skin I was in. And, I kind of decided that I needed to start taking care of myself. So over the course of 4.5 years, I lost a total of 172 pounds. Thank you. And I learned that loving myself is exactly what I needed to do to lose that weight. So thankfully, I started doing that. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to start documenting my journey. I'm sure none of you in here know what a blog is, but, you have your own blog. Your life must be all kinds of fascinating. So I took my story to the blog world. And of course, at the beginning, I didn't have many readers, my mom. So, but then, it got kind of popular, and shape.com got a hold of me and were like, hey, we want to do this story on you. So I chatted with this freelancer. Note, this is not the actual freelancer. This is her face, though, me telling her my journey and my story. And we ended the conversation. She's like, hey, send me a couple of pictures, send me before and after. And I sent this after photo of me in my bikini. I'm like, you know what? I feel badass in my bikini. Why not display this to the world that I feel comfortable in the skin I was in? Unfortunately, it got rejected. Sad face. She said, hey, my editors were looking for a little something different. We kind of wanted to include a photo with your shirt on. No. So I decided that, I was not going to conform, and I was angry. Yeah, that's shape there in the yellow. That's me in the red. I was a little upset. I was hurt. I was proud of the skin I was in. Why couldn't I share that with the world and show others that, hey, this is what a body looks like after you lose a lot of weight. It still looks awesome. So anyway, I took to my blog, and I wrote this post called Why I Refuse to Put a Shirt On for Shape. That blog post was actually written in an airport before boarding a plane to Florida for a family vacation. So I, started getting all these alerts from a lot of you guys retweeting my story and everything, and I shut my phone off, shut off all my social media because I wanted to enjoy the time with the family and friends in Florida. There's me, my signature cupcake in every state. But then I got home, and my phone blew up. There was emails, there was likes, there was Twitters, there was Instagram, there was everything. My story went viral. So it kind of got word, kind of kept getting more and more word out there. And then I had all these news stations and different stations sharing my story. So first I was on Good Morning America. I was on the Today Show in Australia. My story got posted on Hello Giggles, which Mr. B was really excited about because he's a total Zooey Deschanel fan. Anyway, but then what happened, I had a conversation with Shape, and they're like, hey, we want to include you in the magazine. We want to have your story now. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a little apprehensive. Because it's like, well, you rejected me, and now that, you're kind of looking bad, you want me. But I told them, I said, no, you're going to share my story, and you're going to share other stories. So when I was on the Today Show, my story actually got even bigger, and I love this. On the Today Show survey, 83% of respondents said they would like to see a more real body bikini photos in the media. And there's 17% who didn't, but we don't count those people. But anyway, so I got to spend some time in the fall with these lovely women. One of those is Daisha, who's here in the room. And we got to talk what happens after you lose a lot of weight, because there's a lot more to the journey than what your body looks like. And then I got to put on a frickin' bikini and play model. So this was like the highlight. It was like, finally, I'm getting my moment. I'm getting ready. These women share their stories. I get to have my picture in the magazine in my bikini. And then it hit the stores. This is me on my way back to New York to be on the Today Show again. So I found it in an airport and snapped a photo. But not only did I get to share this photo of me in my bikini, but all these women got to share their stories about all the things that happen when you lose a lot of weight. So the point of this is, don't compromise your beliefs to conform. Share your story, because you never know who is listening and what impact you'll have on them. Whatever your story is, share it. Doesn't matter how insignificant you may think it is. There's somebody out there who needs to hear it. So become a voice. So I'm Brooke from Brooke Not On a Diet. My challenge to you is to share your story. Thank you.